As a diver, I don't really feel all that comfortable. Even though I have like a PADI open water certification, the fact that I haven't dove in a long time and I haven't been logging a lot of dives, I kind of don't feel confident going back. Wow. Look at the view. Okay, time to get ready to go diving. Just unbelievable.
So for me, the Similan Islands are really special in that it's a really unique environment geographically. These granite boulders and things are really beautiful both above and below the water. Plus the marine life here is stunning. You know, we have chances to see big things, mantas, whale sharks, but as well as a real nice diversity of reef fish and reef life.
The rocks, you know, are in that like monument. They're towering. Turtle, a moray eel, stingray, these strange things that I don't know, like things that just kind of like stand. Like there's a lot to see down there. A lot.
I think what makes Wicked different compared to other dive companies is our ethical diving philosophy. We know that we have an impact when we go diving. It's impossible not to, but we try to minimize that impact as much as possible, giving back to nature for the impact we do make. So we do beach cleanups, we use eco-friendly shampoo, conditioner and soap on the boat. We don't serve seafood as part of our food. Out here we're not 100% sure that it's sustainably caught, so we're not going to serve seafood. We don't want to risk that it's been trawled, there's a lot of bycatch, that the labor, the people working on the boats have like, we want them to have decent work conditions. That's a part we don't feed fish either.
Everyone assures me that that when you go diving, you actually burn off a lot of calories and it's a lot more rigorous than you think. Right now I'm carb loading. Yeah. And right now it's around 2:45 and we go back into diving around 3 o'clock. Right now we're at the West of Eden site. The water here is just gorgeous. I'll be practicing buoyancy skills for my advanced cert. After my second dive, I think my second dive I kind of freaked out. I struggled a bit, but I buoyancy wise, I was up and down and up and down, and initially I was struggling with my mouthpiece and my mouth. And I definitely went through my oxygen really quickly. What I discovered when I was down there was that I don't trust myself. My body kept on sinking. I still don't have enough control of my breath to level off. Hopefully I'll do better on the next dive and I'll feel a lot more confident.
If you have any problem, you can always go like this and point. You can just go like this and point to your head. So then I know, alright, she's psyching herself out. Okay. I will just come, I will hold on to you, and I'll just go, just saying breathe. And then we'll just swim nice and slow, holding on until you give me, yes, I'm okay. And then I'll say again, are you sure you're okay? Yes, I am okay.
I think when you're just starting out in diving, there's a lot of time that you can spend in your head as you go down for your dive, and there's a lot of things that you can doubt yourself on. That's what I've been doing. Been in my head a whole lot, actually. So much stuff. Saw like a snake, a sea snake, a turtle, a triggerfish, like a huge pufferfish, a batting fish. There's a lot of stuff. And it was just like fucking awesome dive. I can't wait for the next one. The next one is the night dive. Now the last dive I took was awesome. It was totally amazing. And that's mostly because I think mentally I switched around. I focused on the goal at hand, which is you know, being able to film underwater in the future. Well, I focused a lot more on my breath control and trying to get in closer to the fish. There's some fish that were like in a tiny little school, like huge, and I just swam up right next to them and just kind of like hung out, and they're just like looking at me. I felt like I bonded a little bit more with the ocean. I noticed that for myself at least, whenever I'm focusing on more than one thing, when I'm multitasking, I actually think about things less and I act more on impulse and instinct. Here we're coming up on the next site. That island looks like intimidating. I think that's Koban. We have roughly about a 2-hour break, and I thought I'd go ahead and like upload some of my footage. I'm really excited about this next dive because this next dive is going to be a night dive. I'm a little concerned about that because it's going to be the first time I'm ever going to enter the water in the dark.
It's right here, go around here, then finish around here, then come back to the boat. So that is our dive site map.
We'll have like torches. Night dive. That was a cool dive.
I have to say that like
These are the guys that help us. They help pull our equipment up. Help pull me up sometimes. So today's the last day of our dive. Today is the first day that I'm actually taking a camera underwater and attempting to film anything. The one thing that's really distinct about Koban is that there are limestone karsts, and that descends all the way into the ocean. Last dive of the day was perfect. My breathing got a lot better, so I can control myself more with the camera. I feel a whole lot more confident than I did starting out. Within the course of 3 days, I have already logged 10 dives, and I was diving anywhere from 2 to 4 times a day for 3 days. That's a lot of dives. Just what I learned about conservation, being eco-friendly, and you know, being more sensitive to the underwater environment that we're going down into. Everything, what I saw, all of that stuff, just, okay, no, it's more like this. It was really good. That's because this means up. This means okay, I'm alright. Getting to see, or getting a taste of all of these sites on this Liveaboard just kind of made me curious, even more curious about like the underwater terrain in different parts of the world. So glad that I did a Liveaboard experience, and I'm glad that I did it with Wicked Diving. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up or like, subscribe to my channel, and until then, travel safe, smart, and fun. I will see you underwater. May the grrr be with you. One thing I've noticed about diving is that there are these moments, these inopportune moments in which I have to pee, like badly, because either there's a thermal climb and it gets really cold, or I've been diving for a while and, well, you're just surrounded by water, you know, it's just water. And so I have to pee, but you know, I have these moments where it's like performance anxiety. Then I have to concentrate like really hard. That's the interesting thing about peeing in the water when you're down below. I don't know if that's a diver thing. I feel like I'm getting better at it. Pretty soon I'll just be able to go without thinking.